Hello, my friends, and this time round, I want to show why the enemy is not why the enemy is not the English-speaking words, but the corporations, the hidden powers, banks, and people who are submissive to these powers and this situation the way it is. Why do I speak about that? Because some people get sidetracked by some stupid propaganda against what, in spite of all their failings, are the people who saved our ass against fascism during the Second World War, and surely America did bad things in the following years, but that doesn't mean that our real enemy is the American people or people who live in the United States or in English-speaking countries. Okay, some music. What I read about the situation, written books, it's in English. This is John Perkins, The Secret History of the American Empire. Read it. A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn is an history on the side of the common people, the poor, and so on and so forth. Stupidity of Americans and their culture. Not all Americans. Okay, one of the stupid things that American brought about is this fast food. So chew on this. Okay, you surely know another Michael Moore. I have several books, and there's an interesting documentary is Capitalism, a Love Affair or a Love Story. Geoff Stiglitz. I was looking for the price of inequality. I got this free fall about the free market and the sinking of the global economy. Naomi Klein, The Shock Doctrine. This is a must. You will understand everything about what's going on, why they want to, why they get us in debt, and they want us to get their money. I mean, loans to become their slaves. This is the end of food. He wrote the end of oil. All these people are English speakers. Noam Chomsky. So, for Christ's sake, all this America. Okay, corporations are Americans, but all this money do not go mainly to the common people in America. The only thing they have, oil is cheaper in America, but even housing is a big scam. Everything was caused at the beginning. What sparked this so-called crisis was the loans in order to buy houses and homes. Anyway, the situation is quite dire, as I said in other videos, but we have to know it's not attacking a single country. I know I am against Germany, but that's not a kettle of fish. I really dislike the language, I dislike the people, I dislike the climate, I dislike everything but music. I speak Esperanto, and the problem is, in this situation, a language like Esperanto that was based on equality, linguistic equality, but you cannot have linguistic equality with this blatant, glaring inequality in everything else, in anything else. The Esperanto word is doing nothing, and that is very bad, because in this situation we should speak out, we should translate these books into Esperanto, because a language that is useless because you don't have access to a lot of things. I mean, you dub movies, you dub documentaries, you translate books, and people, okay, can use the language. But in this situation, they don't even speak about the main problem. Okay? We have a common language to use if we want, but we are not able to use a common currency that is not given with debts from the beginning. Okay, this never-ending circle that debts engenders debt, and then what? They want the debt back, but they cannot get it banks, because it's them that produce the money. So since money is nothing, they are smarter than we are, and they want what is really worth. Things, houses, gold, everything. So they give us money, we cannot give them back because it's impossible, because there's a debt, and to pay that debt you have to use the money, and the money is the same money they give us with other debt. So, but the Italian government did nothing. They just bent over backwards to comply with what the strong powers, banks, and international institutions like the World Bank, the Bank of Europe wanted. That's bullshit. Goodbye.